All right, let's do question 2 here. This is very similar to one that we had on homework, maybe 2, 3, 6, 7 weeks ago. I don't know. A sandwich shop charges a delivery fee. Okay, so we have a fee being charged to bring lunch to an office building. One office pays $33 for 4 turkey sandwiches. So these are linked together, and it includes the delivery fee. Another office pays $61 for 8 turkey sandwiches. Okay, so let's model this out. I'm going to get my Sammys, and I'm going to have my monies, and my Sammys. Okay, monies and my Sammys. Now, it looks like I got 4 turkey sandwiches and I paid $33 plus some fee that's included in that. And then I have $61 over here and I paid 8, or I got 8 for that one. Once I have a table like this, I immediately want to find my change. So the difference between 61 and 33 is going to be, oh, I don't know, I'm thinking 28. Let's see. So 61 minus 33 is 28. So I have 28, and my difference here is 4. I could do 8 minus 4, and that is 4. So now I know that I pay $28 for 4 sandwiches. Now, if I wanted to simplify this, I'd just go ahead and divide those. So I could have 28 divided by 4. All right, and that is going to give me 7. So that would be $7 per 1 sandwich. How do I spell sandwich? Sandwich. Is that it? It looks weird to me. Okay. So $7 per sandwich. Now, this is weird to me because if I think about it, why am I paying $33 for 4 of them? That doesn't seem to make sense. Because if I took 4 times 7, because each sandwich is it's 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus. Okay, let's do it the silliest way we can do. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. Those are 4 sandwiches there. That's $28. Why am I paying $33? What's the difference between 28 and 33? So 28 and minus 33, or the other way around. So I take 33 minus 28. What am I getting there? Looks like I'm getting 5. Is that the same for this one? If I had 8 sandwiches, so I'd say 8 times 7, well, that's 56. What's the difference between 56 and 61? So let's try that. 61 minus, whoops, I shouldn't have a divide symbol there. What am I doing? Minus that order that I had, 56 from my calculator. All right, so what's the difference? I think that's also 5. What is that? 61 minus 56. That is also 5. This is probably the fee, right? Does that make sense? That's the extra that they're charging, and it's the same both times. One of the ways I show this is I would say, hey, I have my sandwich cost. My sandwich cost would be 4 times 7 plus fee equals 33, or 8 times 7 plus my fee equals my 61. And that's kind of what I'm doing here when I solve for that fee. I'm subtracting this from here, subtracting this from here to get my fee by itself. How do I know the cost of the turkey sandwiches? Well, that's the slope that we have from here. So I would have $7. And I'm going to write it out per sandwich. So $7 per sandwich. How do I know? That is the slope of the story. And actually, the real reason why I know is because of the units. When I take my Sammys and my monies, having money per sandwich, I'm going to draw a sandwich here. Ooh, it looks like a tasty, it doesn't look like a turkey sandwich. When I do money per sandwich, that is exactly what I'm asking for, money per sandwich. All right, let's do a garden hose, filling up a pool here. Mr. Deasing, I think, has a much nicer pool than Mr. Sinclair. It's not fair. I don't think life is often, huh? So, let's go. Question 3. Sinclair has a normal garden hose to fill his pool every summer. After 4 minutes, he has 40 gallons. So we have another link here, 4 minutes and 40 gallons. Is that on the graph? Let's check that. 4 minutes and 40 gallons. That is right here. That does, I don't know what's going on. So let's keep reading, but I know that I have something there. After 4 minutes, he has 40 gallons. Sinclair got distracted making a weekend update. Oh my goodness, I still need to make weekend update tonight. And notice that after 20 minutes, he had 80 gallons. So now let's go 20 minutes. Oh, that's the end of the graph, 80 gallons. So I would be right there. So if I wanted to graph this right now, I am set up. Boom. There's my pool. Okay? What's going on with this other thing here? So let's see, 20 minutes goes to 40 gallons. Mr. Deasing uses a fire hose, my lord, to fill his personal backyard water park. What the? Some people are lucky. Water park. And he hired a math genius to graph how long it takes. And so this must be the graph of Deasing's pool right here. So we have a slope like this. So his pool seems to be filling much faster than my pool because of how steep his line is. Let's make a table for Mr. Sinclair's pool. Well, I already graphed my pool. Why do I need to make a table? If I make a table, my X versus my Y, I'm going to put in time and gallons here. So I have 4 minutes and 40. Then I have 20 minutes and 80. As soon as I see a table, I am compelled to find my slope. So here the change is 40, and here the change is 16. So then my rise over run would be 40 divided by 16. Oh, I wonder if you can hear Ashley's music in the background. I have 40 divided by 16. She's off to see Wicked this afternoon. All right, we have 2.5. So this is Sinclair is filling at 2.5. What is that? That's gallons per minute. These are scented pens, and I just can't get over. I don't like having scented pens. All right, who is filling the pool faster? Well, faster is a rate, and we haven't computed Deasing's rate, but I actually know that Deasing is filling the pool faster because I can explain. So, Mr. Deasing pool fills faster because the line is steeper. Now, some people might not have graphed my line because I didn't tell you to graph my line. So if you didn't graph my line, then you have to compare slopes. So you'd have to find Mr. Deasing's slope. I see a good dot here. I see no other good dots. Oh, I see a good dot here. So I can have a rise and a run of this. So what is that? 20 to 80. So it's a rise of 60. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 10 here. So his slope is going to be 60 divided by 10. In other words, 6. So we're comparing, I'll put it up here. So this will be 6 gallons per 1 minute. And that is compared to the 2.5. So he's filling much faster. Who started with more water in their pool? Well, the easiest way to do this one is to just look at the graph. So this is higher than this. This is the two starting marks. So according to the graph, on the graph, Mr. Sinclair has more water at 0 minutes. All right, hopefully that helps.